Hello, everybody. It is the American Doofus Show. I'm your host, Barry Welsh. Don't be a doofus. It is, please subscribe, like, and share. Please consider sharing this video. This one's going to have some significance. It is, as Louisville attorney David Moore put it, the eve of destruction is what he's calling it. Preparations are underway in Louisville, Kentucky. Of course, we've been keeping our eyes on BREONNA Taylor, and the civil suit was settled out of court for $12 million plus reforms to the way police handle their business and other aspects of how communities of people of color are treated in Louisville. Now comes the announcement of the criminal side, and Dave Lackford in the episode he was on did a tremendous job of explaining the actual law and how the decision may not bring justice, but it's going to be a decision within the law and the difference in the two. And go back and watch that episode if you haven't seen it. I'm going to start with just a brief video here and talk about some other things.
I'm gonna be real brief. All right, so when stuff gets wild, and it's gonna get wild, it might get like day 1, day 2. If you guys was heard, day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. I just want everybody to hold themselves accountable. You feel me? Like, if you do something, like they said, if you throw a water bottle, man, don't be no pussy. I'm gonna be real. I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. Don't be no pussy and turn your back, cause I done got shot for somebody else's bullshit. For real. So if you gonna throw something that's gonna do anything, stand there and take it. Alright? Now you see these gates and shit is gonna be put up. Stay away from the gate. Don't try to climb the gate or none of that, cause they not playing, they feds. They're off you. For real, I'm gonna be real. I got like this. Shut up. Hold on. Listen, I'm being serious now. Alright, cause this is serious, it's life and death. You feel me? Tyler Durf, for those who don't know, we lost Tyler Durf, and it's part for negligence. You feel me? I'm trying to be very, very strategic right now. This is serious. This is like the military. If y'all play Call of Duty, it's war. Like, for real, ain't no game, man. Alright? So, like they said, buddy. I say groups of 4. Cause if that's right. Groups of 4 for real. Don't man, cause if it's 2, if they grab me, she's by herself, he's by herself. Groups of 4. Feel me? Alright? So if you see something, say something. And groups of 4 because they snatching us and everything. Y'all see Portland, bro. It's not a game out here, man. For real. I need y'all to keep your eyes open. Be vigilant. Don't be out here drunk and sloppy. Don't man, now's not the time. Keep the children at home for real. It's crazy out here, man. Ain't no game out here. I've been here since day one. I see some wicked stuff. The police ain't playing for it. And you know the feds ain't. For real. Y'all stay in touch, man. Walkie-talkies, all that. Do what y'all got to do to stay connected with one another. I'm sorry. Now's the time when we need to love each other. Feel me? Tell your kids, tell your mama that you love her. For real. Because you never know. You might not come home. Facts, I'm done.
Thank you, Eli. Pick up and know your rights. He's going to say a prayer.
That was recorded from Riot Heart Media, Louisville live streamer, one of the hashtag 502 live streamers. And you can go to his Facebook page, Riot Heart Media, and you'll be able to see the whole video. Basically, it's an instruction as to what is coming tomorrow and how to prepare yourself and what to do if you're a protester and you get arrested. And again, if you watch the episode with Dave Lackford, he did a brilliant job of explaining what's probably coming. And at the moment in Louisville, they've got fences fenced off some of the streets, especially around BREONNA Taylor Square. They've closed all federal government buildings, and you heard the talk about stay off the fences, don't try to climb the gates. That's where the feds are, things like that. But federal officers and are currently protecting the federal buildings in Louisville. They've also canceled all LMPD, Louisville Metro Police Department, days off. There is a state of emergency existing in Louisville at the moment. And there is a 2 p.m. press conference tomorrow. I'm going to be going live as soon as that press conference starts. I'm going to be monitoring throughout the day and be going live as needed, and hopefully, if everything works well, for as long as needed. So that's what's happening. Happening in Louisville. Again, I recommend you go back and watch some of Riot Heart's videos from today. The fences just went up today. A couple of Louisville police officers confirmed that tomorrow at 2 p.m. there is a press conference, and the city and the federal government and the state government wouldn't be taking the steps they are taking at the moment in fencing off streets, putting up signs. There's no vehicles will be allowed to stop in these areas. Not park, but not stop in the areas. And it's a very tense situation in Louisville, and we're keeping our eyes on it, and we'll be focused on it throughout the day tomorrow. So. I hope you hit your notification button. If you're a subscriber, go ahead and hit the notification bell. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe, like, and share the channel. Also coming up, I'm not going to make this very long because I have a feeling it's going to be an incredibly busy and long day tomorrow. Coming up, the NFAR General Delta Jango. We're going to have Delta Jango on live Friday at 9 o'clock. I'm really looking forward to talking with him. He doesn't give many interviews, and again, I'm really looking forward to that. That'll be Friday night, 9 p.m. We'll be doing it live, and gosh, I'm excited about it. I said from the very start, I saw like 40 seconds of one of his videos, and just one of those situations where this guy's a warrior. This guy's for real, and we're gonna talk to him. We'll find out. We'll find out a little bit, as much as he wants to talk about himself and the NFAR, and also news from the NFAC. It has been announced that they're going to have a Black Guns formation in Lafayette, Louisiana, and that's going to be on October the 3rd, and we'll be monitoring that as it gets closer to see if any more information comes out. What I've kind of taken from it, from hearing Grandmaster Jay speak, is that it's not going to be just his group, the NFAC, that there are going to be other groups, and it's going to be a bigger coalition, and possibly massive. How big? Well, I've said it every single time. There's always been enough, and it's always been a display of power. And this time I'm sure it's going to be a display of power, but it's always been not to be the instigator or the provocateur of violence. And this time I believe him, it's going to be the same thing. It's just the tensions among some in some communities. I personally wish everyone everywhere would just stand down. You know that. This show's about peace and freedom and truth and justice, but there can't be any peace as long as there's injustice and as long as there's not truth. And you know, I've often said I'm concerned that, you know, we could go to war, but from many communities, we've been at war. There just hasn't been a whole lot of mass shootings on both sides, shooting at each other yet. And maybe we have, maybe we've been in a non-shooting war, and a lot of us weren't aware of it. And things are just going to get bad. Maybe Louisville kicks it all off tomorrow. Let's hope not. They've been peaceful for a long time down there. NFAC is going to be in Lafayette, Louisiana on October 3rd, Black Guns Formation. The same day, as of right now, the Angry Viking and his followers are going to be in Kenosha, Wisconsin, at the northern end of the country, while the Black Guns Formation is in the south end. That to me is, I don't know if it's intentional or not, but it's a blessing that the two groups aren't in the same proximity, as far as someone that's hoping that grievances can be answered through negotiation and progress, and violence isn't necessary. Angry Viking, Kenosha, Wisconsin, October 3rd. His followers, again, I have to raise the question: would the Angry Viking be going up there had the shooter been a young black boy, 17-year-old black boy? Would the Second Amendment, the people that just care about the Second Amendment, would they be going to Kenosha, Wisconsin if the shooter had been a 17-year-old young black male? Something to think about. Also something to think about. The episode yesterday, late afternoon, early evening, a picture of hate. The man in that picture got fired today from his job, and new evidence has come up, and the police might even be considering an arrest. So keep the cameras rolling, all you live streamers. You're incredibly important. Again, tonight's few seconds of live came from Riot Heart Media, based out of Louisville. He was a music promoter before he suddenly found himself as a live streamer in the middle of protests. And go to his Facebook page, and you can see the rest of the video. And basically, it's a preparation for what happens when peaceful protests turn violent. And it's worth your watch, in my opinion. And I thank you for watching this. I thank you each and every time. I thank you. We got people in Canada, Jamaica, the Dominican Republic. I love you all. I do. I thank you. We're trying to tell the truth. We're trying to be unbiased. We've got General Delta Jango. It's going to be live, if you can believe it. It's going to be live on the show, 9 o'clock Friday night. Really looking forward to that. And I'm going to be watching what happens in Louisville tonight. I may be back. I love you all. It's the American Doofus Show. I'm your host, Barry Welsh. Don't be a doofus.